another Hollywood foreign language remake? Hello, welcome to In the Armchair. It's been a long hiatus for me. Netflix has been putting out a lot of garbage recently, which hasn't inspired me to make any reviews. Today we're going to be talking about The Guilty, which is an American remake of a 2018 Danish movie with the same name. Now, I haven't actually seen that film, but as soon as I read that it was a remake of a foreign film, I immediately thought, no. This is not gonna work. 9 times out of 10, they butcher these foreign movies. Don't even get me started on Oldboy. But occasionally, they can do it right, aka The Departed, which is obviously based on Infernal Affairs. What is your best foreign remake? Let me know in the comments. Having said that, this film did have 2 elements that I did trust. First one being Jake Gyllenhaal, who I think is one of the best actors of this generation, hands down. Superb actor, from Donnie Darko to Zodiac to Prisoners, Nocturnal Affairs, of course Nightcrawler. Just a fantastic actor. I should really do a separate video of appreciation for Jake Gyllenhaal because I love his work. There was also a film he did with Tobey Maguire and Natalie Portman called Brothers, which not too many people know about. I highly recommend that. The second element was the director, who's Antoine Fuqua, best known for Training Day. But him and Jake have already collaborated together on a film called Southpaw, where he's the boxer. Underrated movie as well, check that out. The premise is rather simple. Essentially, Jake is an officer who's working on a police dispatch desk. He's conflicted when he receives a call from a kidnapped woman. Straight away, I thought this was a very similar premise to Halle Berry's movie, The Call, but the tone is completely different. If anything, it's very similar to the film Lock with Tom Hardy, a fantastic movie. We meet Jake Gyllenhaal's character Joe, and we can tell he's under a lot of stress. We get a lot of close-up shots of his eyes, his hands. He's breathing heavily. He's clearly a broken man, and he's suffering. And to compound his suffering, one of his colleagues left a dribble of coffee in the coffee pot. Side note, don't you just hate it when you go to the fridge to pour yourself a nice glass of grape juice and you get about 1/3 of the glass and it's empty, and you think, why did you even bother putting it back in the fridge? Anyway, let's get back on track. The film was almost entirely shot in one location, so the focus really is on Joe, the interactions that he has with his colleagues and the interactions that he has with the 911 callers. And as a result, we're mainly hearing the story because there's minimal visuals, so you're really having to piece together almost like you are Joe. And so in a way, it's a kind of like a blend between an audiobook and a movie, and it really works. And so we gain insight into the sort of person he is. He's got a bit of attitude about him, and we kind of learn through little bits of information why that is, why he may not be thinking straight. Put it this way, he's not the sort of person you want to be speaking to when you're actually in need. I've said this before in previous reviews, this sort of film is either made or broken by its lead character, and once again Jake Gyllenhaal delivers a fantastic performance. Did I expect any different? No, but this is probably his best performance since Nightcrawler. He has a way of conveying so many emotions just through his eyes. It's beautiful to watch, and it really hits home hard in this one. There's a slow build-up of anticipation as the movie progresses, and it cranks up through Joe's anger, frustration, and sadness. There was also social and political commentary sprinkled throughout the film. It was done very subtly, which is what I appreciate. It wasn't so preachy and in your face like Falcon and Winter Soldier. You need to do better. Don't get me started on that. Now, I can't really say too much more about the plot without going into spoiler territory. All I will say is the phone call with the woman who's been kidnapped is very interesting. Ultimately, this is a story about assumptions. It's a slow thriller that doesn't add anything mind-blowingly new to the genre, but it's a good solid watch. Compounded by Jake Gyllenhaal's performance, you should watch it just for that alone. It's only 90 minutes, so it doesn't outstay its welcome. I'm going to give it 3 stars. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, please hit the like button. That really does help me out on YouTube. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel.